Everyone talks about Boise and Coeur d'Alene, but what if Idaho's hidden gem is somewhere else? Today, we're breaking down Twin Falls, Idaho with the help of a lifelong local.
Hi, I'm Kirsten, and I'm a lifelong resident of the Twin Falls area, and here are my 3 pros and 3 cons of living here. The 3 pros are going to be affordability, unmatched outdoor natural attractions, and then the small town feel. The 3 cons are going to be the conservative atmosphere that just might not be for you, the wind, and limited shopping. And I'm going to throw in one bonus because this one just can't be ignored. If you're relocating here, this might be a challenge or a con for you as well. Pro number 1, affordability. We are often compared to the Treasure Valley, which is in close proximity to us, and our home prices are going to be far more affordable than those of the Treasure Valley. Also, if you're looking for more acreage properties, we are definitely going to be able to house that. So the outside communities of Twin Falls, Kimberly, Buell, Filer, even Hagerman, you're going to be able to find 2+ acres of property here for a more affordable price. So here, even too, you might be able to find a property for under a $300,000 price point. That's going to be potentially a 2-bed, 1-bath. That's going to be affordable. If you're kind of looking for that $500,000 price point, 2,000 square feet with a 3-bed, 2-bath, 3-car garage, you're definitely going to be able to find that on a bigger size lot for a more affordable price here in Twin Falls than for, say, you would in Boise. Pro number 2 is going to be our unmatched natural attractions. So when it comes to paddleboarding, boating, hiking, fishing, we have all of that. That is only going to be about 5 to 10 minute drive from the hub of Twin Falls. So I know a lot of you guys love the idea of being outdoors and the activities that Twin Falls potentially brings, or that Idaho potentially brings. But what Twin Falls has is how close it is to your everyday life. So grabbing a coffee and just driving down to the water really only takes about 10 minutes. Anything outdoors, whether it be skiing in the winter, we have a mountain, Pomerelle Mountain. Twin Falls is centrally located to Boise as well as Sun Valley and Salt Lake. Even if you wanted to go a little bit further, being outside, there's just so many attractions to do. After a day of work, 5 o'clock rolls around, I can literally jump off of a phone call, pack up my kayak, and go right down to Centennial Park and be there within 5 to 10 minutes. In the winter times too, if you have kids, it is so fun. We go up to Magic Resort and there is a tubing hill. And so we spend all day there. I bring a homemade pot of chili and we just spend the day outside, all geared up for the winter, and they tube all day. It's pretty fun. Pro number 3 is going to be the small town feel here in Twin Falls. It can be as simple as going to the grocery store and knowing the cashier because she's worked there for years and you've gone to the same grocery store. We have that feel in an everyday lifestyle, whether it's walking downtown and seeing all the locally owned businesses and eating, fresh food and knowing the owners personally, or knowing your children's teacher by a first name basis and seeing them at the grocery store as well. That's kind of what Twin Falls has. There is the most darling little restaurant here in Twin Falls where for 20 years the same farmers have all gone for breakfast every morning at 6 a.m. That small town feel, also we see it in our parades. We have a Western Day parades that goes down the main street every year, and all of the kids and business owners that own on that road come out and just celebrate. We get to see firefighters and they carry the flag down the middle of it. So people are throwing out candy. Just a really warm, welcoming day that everybody has. We also do a few other parades down Main Street. So you're really just able to walk around safely and feel like you know people when you're going places. Now let's jump into the cons. Con number 1 is that our community is a little bit more on the conservative side, and that might not appeal to everyone. Twin Falls holds traditional values. I think we see this in all areas of life here in Twin Falls. We see it in our schools. You also see it in our everyday businesses and just how people conduct themselves. We respect the flag here. I mean, when you stand and we have a parade like that, there's an American flag going up, and you will see every single community member stand for that flag. Our country is important to us. The respect of our country is important to us. And so is God. I mean, our faith is big here, and you'll notice that in everyday life as well. Con number 2 is our limited shopping. If you are used to going out late at night, having lots of venues and different entertainment, Twin Falls might not be the place for you. We are definitely a smaller community, so those things are just not as accessible to us. We do have a mall, we do have a Costco, we do have Target, But outside of that, you might be traveling a little bit to get to a larger mall or to see a big show or concert. If I want to go see a big concert, if I want to go see Post Malone, If I want to go watch a big football game, I'm definitely going to Boise. And then if I want like a large amusement park or an IKEA, I'm going to go down to Salt Lake. It's just how we are here. It's not like we're podunk. Let's be real. If you really need anything, you can order it on Amazon and get it shipped here. Con number 3 is going to be the weather. We here in Twin Falls definitely have all 4 seasons. And in the winter, our average snowfall is about 18 inches of snow. So if you don't like snow, who doesn't like snow? That might not be a con, but the real con is the wind here. We do get a little bit more wind than other places in Idaho. Let me paint a picture for you. You have 18 inches of snow on the ground and the wind is blowing. So it's not only cold, it's really cold. So one thing I want you to keep in mind is that if you are looking at more of these rural areas that Twin Falls has, you are going to have to keep in mind the wind and the snow. And with the wind and the snow, you will get snow drifts. So you will have to think about how you're going to get out of your driveway every day. Not always though, not in the middle of Twin. Obviously, if you find a town like Twin Falls or Kimberly, those are all going to be plowed by our local services. So you won't have to worry about that. So along with being outside in the summer, and in the warm times, we're also outside in the winter. We do lots of snowmobiling and skiing and snowboarding and tubing. Also just sitting outside and building a snowman. Like that's who we are. I mean, I honestly sometimes think, what am I going to do in the winter? Plan a vacation in February every year and get out of here. You can't have it all. I mean, honestly, like you want to raise your kids in a safe location and be able to walk to the water. You can't also be like comfortable all winter too. If you're thinking of relocating to Twin Falls, definitely one of the downsides could potentially be, where am I going to work? It's obviously a small town and there's not much we can do about that. We do have some things here. For instance, Cliff Bar, Chobani, St. Luke's, Glanbia. Those are large businesses around here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to find a job here. There's just certain areas that we don't have here in a small town. Small town life comes with small town jobs.
So there you have it. That's Twin Falls. If you're thinking about moving here and you want help with a relocation, then be sure to reach out, call, text, or email, days, nights, or weekends. We would love to assist. A lot of times our clients do scouting trips next, and we can help you plan that for free. In addition, if you're looking for more videos to watch on Twin Falls, then go ahead and watch these videos next. I'll see you guys in the next one.